Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wonder if I should turn this. I think I'm going to turn this into an promo episode. But it's like, it was originally, just strictly motivational. But now it's just like, you know what? No, this can be for to promote my promo channel. But that's for those wondering, like, what's a promo episode? So a promo episode is pretty much something I would have did for one of my YouTube channels, but instead I decided to turn it into an podcast episode. So, but yeah, the channel that I'm going to be promoting is my motivational channel. I have a motivational channel called Core Motivate, and yeah, I got some videos up on there already. There's one I was like, I motivated this kid on Omegle to follow their dreams with acting. And it was funny. I was like, that wasn't even supposed to be the original plan. That was just something that was, I came across a random person and they seemed sad and needed some motivation. So I was just like, all right, I was going to troll people, but I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something different. So, most trolling Omegle videos is all the same. But I was just like, this is going to be like a trolling video, but for the good, like a positive trolling. I don't even know what to really call it, but yeah, just motivating the world, But I think, yeah, people, they just do need that extra push, that extra motivation. I was watching, that's why I wanted to do this episode, because I was watching a YouTube video about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'm pretty sure people know who he is, but if not, professional wrestler turned actor, probably one of the biggest actors. No, I think he is the biggest actor of our time. Like, when they always like talk about him, they're always saying he's like the highest paid black actor. And now I think just recently he became the like most followed man on social media and stuff. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But it's stuff like that that is motivating. It's stuff like that where you see it and you're like, if I can't be at the same level as him, then I either want to be higher than him or be that second person to him. If I can't be on the same level, because I feel like, being on the same level, it requires the same thing that he's doing. But I don't want to be, like, I don't want to be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but I would like to be somebody like him. So either, I don't know, but that's how I see things, and that's how I want people to see things. Treat things as a friendly competition. Don't ruin other people's lives to make your life better. It gets to a point in time where you have to realize that, you have to like see the damaging or the damages that you cause to a person and realize like, I can't do this forever. And one day I'm gonna have to answer for all of this stuff where you wouldn't want it to happen to you, but it's 10 times worse for you. Like, that's from like people that do cyberbullying or any of that stuff. Like, I don't think they ever sit down and take the time to think like, yo, this can happen to you, but it could be 10 times worse. And I try to push that motivation off on people and things, but it just seems like it's a little hard to I guess like coming out of me, it's it's a little bit hard to listen to for some people. I guess like for friends or family and stuff, or people that just, they look to me for advice or, motivation, I guess it would help them out. And I try to help out people as much as I possibly can, especially in the time of need. Motivate people, let people know it's like, hey, where you're at in life, this ain't gonna be forever. And I know where I'm at in life right now, that's not gonna be forever. Just gotta keep going at it every single day. And that was one thing, watching that video of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, because he talked on it was like a 12-minute video, but I felt like I learned so much about that man. All I just know is that at one point in time in his life, like, he was struggling, but I didn't realize like how bad it was until I actually sat down and watched that video. And to see where he's at today, I can understand like, why he is the person he is today, because you don't want to go back to where you were at one point in time in your life. And that's, I feel like, and it's things like that. And because I have to say, like, probably a movie that I always look to for motivation is The Pursuit of Happiness. That's probably that's probably is the most motivating movie I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm like, I don't know, there's probably movies out there better than it. And I have seen like other motivating movies before, but I'm like, nah, Pursuit of Happiness, that was a movie where it's like you've seen that man like at the start of everything. And he eventually became one of the, like, I think it was a stockbroker. He eventually became one of the most successful stockbrokers of all time. And that's and it's stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not a stockbroker, but I can, like, use my situation and not compare it, but try to, like, use his, like, techniques or methods and stuff like what he did. And that was one thing that's like, learning from that movie. It's like and that was also another thing that The Rock was talking about, is that you have to be the hardest working person in the room. You can't take breaks. You can't sleep on it. You can't, be lazy about it. You have to be the hardest working person in the room. And he was. And then it was like at the end of The Pursuit of Happiness, I'm pretty sure for those that have seen that movie, but if you hadn't, or to explain that movie to you guys, so it was about this man. He became like really in debt with these like machines that he was trying to like sell off and things to like hospitals or just like to doctors and stuff. And he was selling some, but it was like hard to sell them because it was just something that it wasn't really on the market or wasn't a major thing to really look at. So he was selling them, and then that's how he was making his money. But then eventually it was like they kept getting stolen, or they wasn't selling, or and it was hard for him to sell them. So I think he eventually had sold like the last one. I think that just put a few dollars in his pocket, which is good. But all throughout that whole movie, I mean, man was struggling with his wife, struggling with his kids, struggling with the place that he was living at, his overall his career, his job. Like, he was struggling with literally everything. And then, he managed to get his foot in the door, managed to get into the business that he wanted to get into. But he was like there on an internship, so he wasn't even getting paid for all of the like work he was doing. But I'm like, still though, like if you're not getting paid, and that was one thing that I like kind of see myself when I was doing YouTube for like the first 5 years I started, which was from 2010 to 2015. I uploaded a lot of different videos. Some of them went viral. Some of them didn't, but I still like uploaded and I still went at it. But I wasn't getting paid. I did not get paid at all the first 5 years I was on YouTube. So, and there were videos. I remember there was one video that I uploaded. It was like at the time being like YouTube's system was different when you would make money, so it would be like somewhat of a lot. But hold on for a second. I need a quick water break. Give me 1 second. All right, I feel better now. But anyways, but there's a video that I had uploaded talking about Mustangs and Camaros, and the video made like $15. And to me, being a high school kid, that was like crazy to me. That was something. I'm like, yo, this is wild. I'm like, I'm gonna make it. And so I was just, I was like really happy and excited, but I had came across a dilemma. It was a problem that I faced, and it was a pretty major problem. I wasn't allowed to make money anymore on YouTube, so I just that $15, I never did get it. I mean, I guess eventually I did, in 2015 when I was able to start making money again. But YouTube had disabled my ad revenue because of a thing called invalid click activity. And so I guess what that means is that you were clicking on your own ads. I don't remember clicking on my own ads, and I guess those like the ads that play throughout your video, but I was like, I don't remember. So that's why I'm like, I'm very scared on like watching my own videos, especially when I upload them onto YouTube. Like, I'll like make sure like I'm either signed out or something, or have like or download the video and things if I want to watch it. But because you can do that, like after you upload the video, YouTube will allow you to download your own videos. So that's how I would usually watch them if it was like, oh, there's an error or a mistake, or somebody notices something, or just a video of mine that I had really enjoyed making, and I just want to sit back and watch it. But yeah, I was like, I till this day I don't click on my videos unless I'm like signed out or signed into a different account or something. But other than that, but back on like my first few years on YouTube, I wasn't making any money, so I was just pretty much just doing everything. First few videos, I was just doing them all for free. And but I still kept going at it. It was something that I was like, I knew I wanted to do, and it was something where I was like, after I graduated from high school, there was like things that I was like, I know I could have like made more money doing that, or I could have been in a much more better situation I'm in today. But I was like, I was gonna enlist in the military. I didn't do that. I was thinking about going to college, didn't do that. And yeah, that I just was pretty much just doing YouTube, and then eventually I did start making money. And I was blowing up. I got a shout out from this bigger YouTuber. Shout out to Ask a Gangsta. I don't know if he still is like active on YouTube. I think he just uploads like from time to time now. But anyways, he really did blow up my channel, and I was getting like a lot of subscribers and viewers because of him. So that's somebody that I'm like I still shout out to this day. And that shout out happened like 5 years ago. It got me to a significant amount of subscribers because I remember I was losing subscribers at one point, and I was like, I remember before I had started doing reaction videos, I remember I was like above like 3,000 because I was like I said, like my videos was blowing up. I was uploading, like I remember I uploaded like an Edge tribute video that got to like 16,000 views. I was uploading all these other I remember I was doing this thing where like I was playing music backwards, and then the Mustang and Camaro video was blowing. There was like a lot of videos of mine that was blowing up, and I was getting a lot of subscribers off of them. And then there was like also like a song that I had made around that time. When did I? Hold on for a sec. I need to see when I uploaded this song. But there's this song that I had made called Electric Drum Beat. And I uploaded that back in 2012. And it's like one of my biggest videos now. It's a video that has over 40,000 views, but it was blowing up at the time. And yeah, I wasn't making no money off of any of these videos and stuff. So I was pretty much like a lot of videos. And I know I probably could have had like a few $100 maybe around the time when those videos was being uploaded, but invalid click activity. So that's why I'm like, don't click on your ads, download the videos, stay away from watching your videos like on the channel that you upload them on, like switch a channel or sign out to watch it, or download the video or save it after you upload it. But yeah, just be careful of that type of stuff, because I can tell you right now it's not fun. But anyways, but no, like fast forward to 2015, I created my gaming channel, and this is like after I had like graduated from high school and stuff, because I graduated in 2014. So I just kind of was like sitting down, like trying to think like what I wanted to do, and YouTube was really like the only thing that I wanted to do. I know I wanted to like go into a business of where I'm like entertaining people. So I started my gaming channel and was posting like tons and tons of videos a day. I was posting like probably 10 videos a day. You go back on my Instagram, I know I was posting more than 10 videos, but I was definitely every single day posting over like 10 videos. I remember I did start off small, but eventually once I found a program that I can use, I found a bunch of games I can play. Was like, I was just pretty much just like whatever game that was possible from free that I had to pay for. So I might have had to like ask my parents like for a Steam card or something, or just wait till my birthday or wait until Christmas. But I was overall, I'm like, I don't want to pass up this opportunity. So I'm like, I'm gonna post whatever videos I possibly can and see which ones blow up and things, and I can like be in a much more better position with YouTube. So eventually, my gaming channel has started blowing up. I was posting you guys because I created that channel in 2015. I already had like a few hundred videos up on my main channel, but I think I passed up video uploads on my gaming channel. I think I did. I'm not for sure yet. Hold on, let me see. So on my main channel, I have 3,462. And on my gaming channel, I have, I haven't. Well, I have been posting a lot on my main channel lately, so that probably will explain it. But it was at one point where I had, I did almost was like passed up, or I think I did pass up video uploads on my gaming channel than it was on my main channel. So yeah, I was just pretty much just grinding as much as I can. Like there's points in times where I wasn't eating breakfast. What else? There's like, I wake up like 7 in the morning. I think I've talked on that before, how I would wake up like 6, 7 in the morning, kind of get my thoughts together and things. Because, you just wake up, you kind of dazed and confused. But, get my thoughts together and then just start recording. And I'll do that probably up until like maybe 4 o'clock. I remember I would do it up until my sister would come home. And, then I'd just be recording videos for the whole day. So that's what I'm kind of doing now. I'm trying to get back into that work ethic that was. Like, I am, like, recording and doing a bunch of different things. Like, I stayed up till maybe 1 a.m. Recording or editing a video last night. But then there was, like, maybe a few nights ago, I stayed up till, like, 3, 4 a.m. Working on videos. And then there was another night before that I pretty much pulled an all-nighter. I think I went to sleep at like maybe 5, 6 o'clock or something like that, and it's just working on videos. And it's like a wide variety of things that I'll do. Like if I'll just sit there and be playing a video game, but I know I'm gonna make a video on it, and there'll be video games where I'm like, okay, let me just get past all the boring stuff and then make a video and things on it. But yeah, it's it's just that whole like keep working and just be the hardest working. Overall, like that's what I was more so trying to just motivate you guys on, is just be the hardest working person in the room. Don't let nobody pass you up. But also, don't like ruin it for other people. If it's their time to shine, let them do their thing. And when it's your turn, shine. Do as much as when that spotlight is on you. Just make sure it's like you're pushing off that same motivation onto other people. Let them like have a chance to be in your position and things. But yeah, just overall, be like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, become a professional wrestler, and then end up becoming one of the most successful actors in the world. But yeah, I watched that video of his, and I was like, it was a video. I was like, I wasn't even really looking for motivation. I just watched it just to watch it. But I watched that video, and I was pretty motivated by it. Overall having that work ethic of being the hardest working person in the room. And I have to say, today, I know people ask me like, where am I currently at with YouTube? I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like everything is going good, but I do believe that it could be better. But just to really talk on like some of the things that I've been recently doing, I passed up my goal for creating channels. Originally, my goal was to just create 20 channels. Right now, I'm at 24 channels. I'm most likely going to create more. I recently brought out a notebook and wrote down a bunch of ideas. And then I did set a goal for myself to have 100 videos uploaded across all of my channels, except my gaming channel and my main channel, because I'm like in the thousands right now. But all the other channels that I created over the time, I want to have over 100 videos. I'm getting close on my hip hop channel and doing that, so I'm gonna definitely work on some videos to get that happen. And then I don't even know if I'm like allowed to talk about this, but I couldn't really. It's something that I'm like, I should like ask before I post this episode. Probably will, but if I forget to, then I'm like, dang, I might just ruin my chances with this. But I did a book interview, and I should be in a book coming out next year. And that was probably the biggest thing that could have ever happened to me when it came to YouTube. That's something I'm like, wow, like that's insane. And shout out to Ray Rahimi, Hot Tea. I'm pretty sure if you guys follow me on my main channel, then you already know who she is. But yeah, she told the author about me, and that was something where I'm like, you didn't even really have to do that, but I appreciate it. Like, no, it's something where I'm like, I'm mad at you for it. Like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy about that. Like, no, it's like if this book. Like, if this is what happens, like, if this is what blows me up, like, nah, that's something I'm like, if that book wins, I hope it wins an award, because I'm like, yo, I definitely love to be up on stage. Like, if I definitely make sure, I'm like, I thank everybody, but I'm like, nah, she gotta get a shout out and the thanks too, because I'm like, nah, you didn't even have to do all that. But anyways, no, I thought that was a pretty cool thing for something like that to happen to me. I'm like, yo, this is wild. And yeah, it was probably, yeah, like I said, it was probably one of the best things. If not one, it was probably the best thing to ever happen to me when it regarding YouTube. So that's why I'm like, just and there were at points in times where I was just like, I don't really want to do this. Even recently now, I'm like thinking, I not so much as that I don't want to do this, but it's just, I kind of like lose the motivation for like some videos and stuff, because it's it's just, I feel like that happens to content creators from time to time. But that's what it's like, when you do that. But like if you ever think like that, where it's like, it's hard for you and stuff, just keep going. Just overall keep posting, keep doing what you're doing. It isn't, and if you can use this motivation, like how I use the Rock's motivation, like this man's into wrestling and acting. I use this motivation for like YouTube and what I got going on in my life. So whatever you got going on in your life, you can use what I said for, being a nurse, being in the military, being a police officer, a fireman, a YouTuber. You could use this motivation for literally everything. My motivation is rated E for everybody. All right. So, anyways, yeah. But I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this Core Motivate channel, or channel, video, podcast, episode, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Make sure you follow, subscribe if you're viewing this on podcast streaming service. Also subscribe to my motivational channel, Core Motivate, and all 24 of my YouTube channels. You know, if y'all do that, I appreciate it. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Also, check out my merch store. I got a merch store up promoting my name, TMossBoss, and my brand, Wastelanders. So you guys can go check that out. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.